Hey, I'm back. I'm like, does anybody really care? Probably not.
Too many people are willing just to accept that, well, this is just how it is, we have to deal with it. At least that's the way it seems to be to me.
You have to act before you can get. Hey, sounds good to me, because ultimately it's up to you.
Hello everybody. I guess a lot of you have been waiting for me to post my update with my new pictures, which I am doing right now. I'll show you the pictures in just a second. I just wanted to let everybody know that I had finished phase 2 and I am on phase 3 now. I'm going to do phase 3 for which I've already been on it a week now. I'm going to be doing it for a total of probably about 5 weeks, and then I'm going to start a brand new phase 2, and I'm going to use the liquid under the tongue. Sublingual has many different words to describe it, but I'm going to be using the liquid version of HCG this time that I'm going to mix and put under my tongue, which I'll let you know how that goes as soon as I start that. My girlfriend's supposed to start it on Monday, and I'm going to be mixing a batch of that for her probably Saturday evening, Sunday evening, probably be Sunday evening because I want to make it as fresh as possible. But I'm going to be doing that, and I'll let you know how that goes. As far as everything else that's going on, I've been staying real busy with my internet marketing stuff. Been doing a lot of that here lately, so it's keeping me busy. Still drinking the water, still getting everything hydrated well, and everything's going good. There's nothing much new going on. Sorry it took me so long to get the pictures up, but I had other things going, and it wasn't real important to me. But I knew that you all would be anxious to see it. So just to kind of recap, started out 262 pounds. I ended up at 228 pounds, which is a weight loss of 34 pounds. I did all my measurement, and it came out to 13.25 inches that I lost altogether. So the results are pretty good. I'm very happy with the results, and I look forward to losing another 20 pounds or so the next time I do phase 2, because this time I'm only going to do it for 23 days. I'm not going to try to go the whole 45. Some people have come on here and said, because I made the comment about my food being bland, it started getting bland after a while. They said, well, if you had access to some of the recipes that are on the HCG Dieters forum, do you think you still would have felt the same way about the food? Probably not. I probably would have been able to handle it a lot easier. I just simply didn't go on there and look for the recipes. I wasn't really thinking about that. I did find a bunch of recipes on there after I was almost through with my program, and I tried a few of them, and they were very helpful towards the end. I thought, oh, okay, well, I can do this a little longer now. But if someone had access to those from the beginning, they'd make a big difference. I understand that there's a cookbook out there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly the website, but you can go on Yahoo Groups and search for the HCG Dieters Forum and find out where that is. I've already started my information product about this that I'll be releasing very soon. I've got to write the ebook for it. That's the only thing I haven't done. I've made all the videos. I went into detail, made videos showing how to mix the HCG, showing how to do the injections. I'm going to make one about the sublingual mix, the liquid mix, and I'm going to package all this together and make an information product about it, because that's what I do for a living. I make information products. I have several of them now that I sell that I make really good money selling, so that's what I do. So if you're interested in that, I'll let you know about it soon. It's not anything you have to have, but it certainly makes the process easier to see some videos of someone showing you how to do exactly what you're kind of wondering how to do. So I think they'll be very helpful. Some people say, well, why don't you just make those and give them to us? Well, I'd be glad to do that, except this is how I make my living. I'm doing a lot of this for free anyway, and I want to help people, but at the same time I put a lot of research and effort into this, and I think it's only fair. I offer some extra stuff if you want it for a little bit of money. It's not going to be a lot of money, but as I just said before, you don't have to have it. So if you don't want it or you don't need it, that's okay. You don't have to buy it, but it does make things a little bit easier. I know I would have bought something like this if it existed whenever I started this program, because I'd like to see how it's done. But if you can afford it or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to worry about it. But I thought the HCG protocol worked very, very well, and here's my advice to anybody. If you've read Kevin Trudeau's book, that's good, that's great. I'm glad he got a lot of the awareness out there, but do yourself a big favor and pick up Dr. Simeond's Pounds and Inches, because that is where it's at. That's what I follow, regardless of what Kevin Trudeau or anybody else says. That is the thing to follow, and here's the coolest part. It's free. You can just do a search for it on the internet. There's tons of sites where you can download it for free. Do yourself a big favor and read that manuscript and follow that to a T, because that is ultimately what will give you the best results. So anyway, I don't really have any more to say. I've been answering a lot of questions. Please keep shooting me the questions if you have any. I'm glad to answer them for you. I'm trying to think of what the most commonly asked question is. Probably the most commonly asked question I get is, how much HCG do I need? Just one person. And what should I get? Well, for one person, if you're going to do the whole 45 days, I would get 6 ampules of the 1500 IU HCGs. Now, some people are getting the 5,000 and the 10,000. The reason I don't recommend that is because the potency will go down if you don't use it right away. And for one person to get a 5,000 ampule and try to use that the whole time, I'm concerned with the potency of it. So my advice is to get the smaller ampules. And if you got 2 people, it's really great because you can mix a new batch every 4 days. But for one person, 6 ampules of the 1500 IUs cost you under $100, including shipping, just about anywhere you find it. And there's several different places I've already mentioned. You can go to kmdenterprises.com/HCG. That's one place that you can get it. There's several other places you can get it online. Just do a search for it. But the best thing to do is get it from a place that's where just about everybody gets it. It sends you to a site called drugdelivery.ca, but the reason I put it in that link form is because it takes you, it's real easy to type and it takes you right to the HCG. You don't have to go to the site, do a search for it and all that. I've just made an easy link to it for you guys. But anyway, that's all I really have for now, and I'll talk to you soon, let you know how everything's going. Take care. Baba boy, baba boy, baba boy.